Around 2.5 million migrant care workers in the UK have finally received a piece of encouraging news after weeks of anxiety. The recent updates to the care worker visa created widespread concern among an estimated 2.6 million migrant carers, especially after rumors and proposals suggested longer settlement timelines and stricter dependency on employers. But now, discussions between trade unions, activists, and migrant rights groups are opening a new door that could bring more dignity, stability, and long-term security to workers who have become the backbone of the UK's care system. Full details are available on our website, linked in the description. In today's update, we break down how the debate around the proposed 15-year settlement requirement has intensified, why trade unions are stepping in with strong influence, and how the push to remove employer-tied sponsorship has become one of the most powerful demands from migrant workers. The situation is evolving fast, and lobbying MPs may become the deciding factor in shaping the final outcome of these reforms. The story begins with the controversial 15-year settlement proposal. A recent suggestion from the Home Office indicates that care workers may need to live in the UK for up to 15 years before they can apply for settled status. This is a dramatic jump from the current pathways and has caused deep worry among migrants who already work under stressful conditions. Many fear that such a long settlement route would trap them in years of uncertainty, limit their ability to plan a stable future, and force them to remain dependent on employers for too long. Long-term dependency can make workers more vulnerable to pressure, threats, and job-related instability, especially in an industry where exploitation has already been widely reported. This is where the involvement of trade unions becomes crucial. Unison, one of the largest and most influential unions in the UK and a major supporter of the Labour Party, has now stepped into the discussion with serious attention. Union leaders have held meetings with groups representing migrant carers and have expressed concern over the proposed settlement conditions, work restrictions, and overall vulnerability faced by workers. Because unions carry strong political influence, especially with the Labour Party, their support for migrant care workers could significantly shape the final policy. Their backing signals to the government that the current system needs urgent review and that any reform must protect workers rather than create more instability. A central reform now gaining attention is the proposed removal of employer-tied sponsorship. Under the current system, a worker's visa is linked to a single employer, meaning that losing a job or refusing unfair treatment could put their immigration status at risk. This creates an imbalance of power between employers and workers. The new idea being discussed would shift the sponsorship rights away from employers and give the permit directly to the worker. If implemented, this would grant care workers the freedom to change jobs without fear and allow them to work with dignity and independence. Such a system is not theoretical. Countries like Canada and Ireland already use similar models, showing that giving mobility to workers can reduce exploitation and still support labor shortages effectively. Migrants argue that this change alone would transform their lives, making the UK a safer and fairer place to work. Another important development is Unison's decision to lobby MPs before the policy is finalized in spring. The union has urged migrant workers and supporters to email their MPs using the publicly shared link. The more voices recorded, the stronger the message to Parliament. Decisions around settlement years and sponsorship rights are still open for discussion, and MPs will play a key role in shaping the final structure. This is why public pressure is being seen as a turning point. For many workers, this may be the best opportunity in years to secure long-term protection and fair working conditions. As we move into the coming months, it's clear that the future of the UK care worker visa is at a critical stage. The challenges are real, and the proposed 15-year settlement route remains a major concern. But the involvement of trade unions, growing support from activists, and increasing pressure on MPs show that change is possible. This moment offers a chance for workers and allies to raise their voices and demand a sponsorship system that protects dignity, fairness, and opportunity for all. If you found this update helpful, make sure to share it with friends and family on Facebook, WhatsApp, and X. See you in the next update, and until then, take care.